All right, this Brooklyn-based foodie has held quite a few jobs in the culinary industry, from food stylist to cookbook author.
And her newest book, Sicily My Sweet, brings readers on a journey to the Italian island, one dessert at a time. Please welcome Victoria Granoff. Good morning, and everything here already looks fantastic.
I'm so happy you're here.
Cannoli for breakfast.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
not?
My favorite. Now, Victoria, you've authored more than a few cookbooks.
I have.
What brought you to focus on the sweets of Sicily?
My family. So way back, my family on my mother's side is from Sicily.
Okay.
And so I traveled there, and I fell in love with the pastries, and the pastries in particular in Sicily are very. They're reflective of all of the people that have been there and all of the people that have dominated. There's Arabs and Spaniards and French, and it's all in the pastries.
Oh, okay.
So it's just fascinating.
So are some of the things that you make in particular passed down from generation to generation?
Yes, but nothing here.
Nothing here.
Nothing here.
Do you have a favorite though?
The cannoli. Who doesn't love cannoli?
I mean, sincerely. Yeah.
That's my favorite, yes.
We were saying earlier, really everything here is catching our eyes. But I was wondering, what are some of the popular ingredients that you kind of wove into your recipes for the book?
Really interesting. During the Arab occupation in the 9th and 10th century, they brought sugar cane, which it was honey before, so sugar is everywhere. And then they brought pistachios. During the Spanish occupation, they brought chocolate, and it's all those ingredients find their way into most of the pastries, and in the colors of the pastries too.
But you know what? Nothing is better than the cannoli.
Are we going to make them?
Yes, but what is it about the cannoli you think that is like, it just is the staple, really?
I think it hits everything. I think first you get that crunch, and then you get a little bit of powdered sugar, and then you get the cream, and then you get the little bits that are in it, and little chocolate, and I don't know, it seems like a whole sensory explosion.
Well, let's get making.
Does it all?
Okay, all right,
Okay.
so this is the messy part, but this is the ricotta, and what we do is we strain it, and that gets rid of makes it nice and thick and gets rid of all of the excess water so it doesn't get soggy.
Okay.
And then we put some powdered sugar in there.
That's literally just ricotta.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Okay.
So
Just
we put
folding
this,
it in there.
Fold it in there. Okay. It's TV, so we won't fold it in all the way. And then this is called Fior di Sicilia, and it's
Ooh, what is that?
it's got vanilla and it's got orange blossom, orange and
Oh, I can smell
relish.
it.
Can you
I can
smell
smell
it?
it.
It smells
Yeah.
so good.
So we
and
put a
that
little
is
bit of
homemade
that.
then.
That's
I take it.
homemade. Yes, this is homemade. You can buy it already. And a little bit of
But does everybody do
cinnamon.
that with the orange in it?
Not
Or is that
everybody.
your specialty?
Not everybody. You know what I find, and even from different parts of Sicily, they do it differently. You know, in the western part, they put cocoa in the shells.
Oh,
in the
wow.
eastern part, they don't. In the western part, they put cinnamon. In the eastern part, they don't. Some people put, now this is basically it, my friends.
Wow.
That's all?
That was it. Yep, that's it.
And did you
Oh, but the
measure the
cinnamon.
fior by eyesight, or what was the
know-
going recommendation there?
You know, my grandmother used to measure everything by the last knuckle of her finger.
Okay.
Yes, and if bread was done properly, she said it should feel like your earlobe.
Oh.
And so, I
that
know.
you just go by sight then?
I just go by sight. I just
Okay.
go by sight. So then what we do is we take one of these, and some people use a pastry bag, but,
But you're
in the
old
old
school.
country, you just do it like this.
Okay.
Put it in there, and you fill the other side.
And we're not overstuffing there either, I see.
You know what? I say overstuff.
Double
if you
stuff
want
yours.
overstuff.
No, if you want double stuff, get an Oreo. No, here, so this is, yes. Some
Okay.
people pipe it, but this is how you do it.
Okay.
Then we put whatever you want to put.
Got
I like
pistachio there.
pistachios.
Yum.
I made these last night.
What is that?
It's candied orange rind.
Oh, very nice.
Takes 3 days to make.
3 days?
Yes. I mean, you're not watching it for 3 days,
Yes.
but you know.
And that green thing there, what is that?
It's a crazy cherry.
Oh.
What's
It
a
is an
crazy cherry?
It is an artificially dyed cherry because I like the
Wait,
color.
that's an actual cherry.
That is an actual cherry. This
look
is
at that.
probably
Looks
the
like
worst
candy.
thing. It's like the worst thing you could put in your mouth, but it's so pretty, isn't it?
So can I try one of these?
Please
I'm
do.
going to try one with one of the crazy colored cherries on it.
Yeah.
And off the top, I was looking at these here.
Oh, please try those.
gonna-
That's a typical Christmas thing too. They're called cuccidati, and they have like a fig.
Oh
and-
boy.
Oh,
My cherry got
oh, wait, hold on, hold. Oh,
My
no, we're not
dyed-
going to say that.
my dyed cherry dropped on the floor.
That's where it belongs. Here, I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, this is delicious.
What's also great too
Thank
is
you.
that it's not super sweet. It's just
Well,
a
that's
hint,
how I like it,
you
not
know?
super sweet.
Doesn't knock you over.
And it's got a little bit of, a little bit of chocolate in it, but you know, it's always whatever you want to
And
do.
real quickly, what else can we find inside your cookbook?
You can find everything from puddings to preserves to home brewed liqueurs
Wow.
to
Wow.
yeah. And you know what I wanted to mention? The word cannoli comes from the word for tubes and reeds.
Oh, okay.
And so this
Yeah.
is what you roll the
Used to
pastry
roll-
around.
Oh,
It's
wow.
bamboo.
Is that sugarcane? Oh, bamboo,
It's
okay, yeah.
bamboo, yeah.
that.
But it was originally sugar cane from when the sugar cane was brought over.
Well,
All
thank
right,
you so
Victoria,
much
this
for
was
coming
great.
in.
You're
Thank you.
so welcome. Thank you for
And
having
you
me.
can get cooking with her latest book, Sicily My Sweet.